Hi, this is Angela Artemis from poweredbyintuition.com, and I have another intuition tip for you today. Did you know that your body is always receiving signals from your intuition? Your body is actually getting many pieces of information, a lot of sensory information from your environment. And your intuition will use your body to send you a symbolic message. And a symbol is simply a message encoded within a picture, or it could be a feeling, or it could be an actual physical sensation. And your intuition will communicate to you like that. So the problem today is that we're so distracted that many times we miss these intuitive cues that is trying to tell us something that is very important to us. And I'll give you an example. Say you are walking down the street and it's late at night and you have no idea that there's somebody following you. They're very quiet, they're very stealthy, they're on tiptoe, and you're walking merrily along and you have just no clue that there's a dangerous predator that's going to come up behind you and hurt you. But suddenly the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Your back kind of arches when the vibration or the presence of the other person impacts your own physical space. And you turn around slowly and you see, yes, in fact, there's somebody following you, and then you run. You didn't know that person was there. Consciously, your awareness you had no clue, but your body picked it up. Your intuition, your senses somehow intuited that this person was behind you and gave you a signal to your body. And your body is getting signals like this all day long. And I'll give you another example. When you're about to do something, if you were really squarely inside your body and not distracted by your tablet, your phone, your computer, and all the other millions of things that distract us, if you were in your body and you were aware that suddenly your heart rate was going faster, your heart was speeding up, maybe your heart was palpitating, and perhaps it was hard to swallow. Perhaps there was a knot in your stomach, in your throat, and maybe even you felt uncomfortable in your gut. You might know that you shouldn't be doing what you were just about to do. Your body would be reacting, sending you valuable information. This is why you really need to be aware of what your body is getting from your intuition, because you might miss very helpful information. You know, I had an example in my book that I wrote about a person who is about to go to lunch. They're going to meet their friend for lunch at a restaurant, and about 10 minutes before they are going to leave, they suddenly feel nauseous. They're nauseated, they don't feel well, their stomach feels really sick, they want to lay down, and they really don't want to go. But because they made a commitment and a promise, instead of calling up their friend and saying, you know, I suddenly don't feel well, they force themselves to go. They get to the restaurant, and then they wait for a half hour, and their friend shows up a half hour late. And when the friend shows up, she says, I had a problem, my babysitter didn't show up, I couldn't find my phone, or it was dead, or this or that. And the person who was meeting their friend wonders, I wonder if my intuition was trying to tell me to slow down. Think about this. Maybe I don't need to rush to the restaurant. Maybe I should call my friend and say I don't feel well. And then she would say, oh, you know what, can we move it up a half hour? My babysitter's late. But they didn't do that. They forced themselves to go to the restaurant. So pay attention to your body. It is speaking to you symbolically through the feelings that you're getting. And that's how your intuition may be communicating to you. Don't poo-poo it. It could be important. Okay, I hope you found this tip helpful. And if you want more tips like this, or you want to communicate with me and send me your questions, subscribe to poweredbyintuition.com, and I'll be happy to answer all your questions. Okay, this is Angela Artemis from Powered by Intuition, and I'll see you right back here next time for the next tip.